Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, your boy, Yumacone. Welcome back to a brand new video, and today I'm going to be doing my predictions for WrestleMania, so let's jump straight into it. Right, okay guys, so let's start on night one, and the first match we have is the United States Championship between Austin Theory and John Cena. Now, I think this is going to be a fantastic match. I think it's going to be not an all-time classic, but it's going to be a really good match nonetheless. But I do see Austin Theory winning this. But at the end of it, I do see John Cena raising his hand out to shake Austin Theory's hand, obviously. And I think Austin's going to either reject him or just attack him, just plain out attack him. And then that's going to make him have some heat on him. I don't know. But I do see Austin Theory winning this. Just because I don't see John Cena coming back to the WWE full time. So I just don't see that happening. So I'm going to go for Austin Theory. Right, okay, so move on to the next match. It is for the SmackDown's Women's Championship. And of course, it is between Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. And I think that Rhea Ripley's going to win this. I think she needs this at the moment. She's been pushed a lot and she has a lot of heat behind her and a lot of good fan support. So I think that she needs this title. I think she needs it and I think she deserves it. So I'm going to go for a Rhea Ripley win. And I'm moving on for the Undisputed Tag Team Championship. Of course, it is the Usos versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Now, in my mind, this is going one of two ways, which makes sense because it's a tag team match. But either the Usos are going to win, or it will be Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens wins. However, I do think that Sami and Kevin Owens will lose at the next pay-per-view if they do win at WrestleMania. But I do think I'm going to go with the Usos. I think they're still going to win somehow. I don't know what's going to happen, if it's going to be a clean win or not. But I do think the Usos are going to retain their championships. So then moving on to Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus against Damage Control, which is of course Bayley, Io Sky, and Dakota Kai. I think that Becky, Lita, and Trish are going to win this, and I think with that win, it will cause Damage Control to break up. Even though I'm quite a fan of Damage Control, I think it's a really good faction. I think it's slightly ran its course. I do think it's ran its course a little bit too much, and Io Sky is one of the best in-ring competitors on the entire roster. So I think seeing her on like a solos run would be absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to go for a Becky, Lita, and Trish win on that one. Okay, moving on. We have Seth Rollins. No. We got Seth freaking Rollins against Logan Paul. Again, I'm really excited for this match. I think Seth's going to win this. But I do think it's going to be a really entertaining match because I got to be honest with you. Okay, Logan Paul, for as much stick as he gets for previous things he's done in life, he's actually really good in the ring. He's actually really good, and he takes it serious as well, which I actually respect him for that. He takes it seriously. It's not a big joke to him. He takes it serious, which I really respect him for that, but I still think that Seth's going to win this one. Okay, so moving on to Rey Mysterio against Dominic Mysterio. I'm going to go for a Dominic win. Why? I just think he's going to win, and because if you look at the event card, you have Rhea Ripley fighting, you have Dominic Mysterio fighting, and you have Finn Balor fighting. So who's missing out of that list? Damian Priest. And I think Damian Priest is going to come in and distract Mysterio, and it's going to help Dominic win. And I think with this, it's going to push Dominic to the stars. I mean, he's really good. He's improved so much in the past few months. He's improved on the mic. He's pretty good in the ring as well. So I think this is going to be huge for his career. It's going to be a huge and massive push for him. So I'm going to go for a Dominic win. Okay, guys, for the last match in night one, it is Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus the Street Profits versus Alpha Academy versus the Viking Raiders. Now, I would like Alpha Academy to win this because I think that they are a really good group together, and I think that Chad Gable is super talented. He is really talented. But I do think that the Street Profits are going to win this because Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, they are really good, and I think that they will get a really big push from this. And plus, I do think that if they do win, then Alpha Academy won't be a team anymore. I do think you will see with Chad Gable and Otis go in their own separate ways, which I'd be interested to see that, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's what I'm going for. I'm going for the Street Profits. So now we are moving on to night two. So let's start with the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns against the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Right, okay, this might go one of two ways, and I might get a bit of flack for this. But I see Roman retaining. I don't see Cody winning this. I think that Cody needs a setback in his story. I don't think he can just come back and get the fairy tale ending. I think he's going to have a big setback. And I think that this is it. I think that losing to Roman at WrestleMania is the setback he needs to then propel him into winning the championship at a next pay-per-view or the next one after that. So I'm going to go for a Roman Reigns win. Clean, no one knows, but I do think Roman is going to retain. So then moving on to the Raw Women's Championship, it is Bianca Belair against Asuka. Now, guys, you already know this. An Asuka win. I think she deserves it. She deserves her WrestleMania moment, and I think that this is her time. This is her moment. It's her time to shine, and I think it's time that she gets her WrestleMania moment. So I'm going to go for an Asuka win. And then moving on to the Intercontinental Championship, of course, it's Gunther, Drew McIntyre, and Sheamus. Honestly, I see a Gunther retaining this. I don't see him losing this. He's a really good champion. He's a really good star as well. I do think that one day he will be the WWE champion. I just see that. He's got all the potential. He got the moveset. He's good on the mic. He's very good. I just think that he has the entire set pretty much. He's got everything in his locker to be that megastar. So yeah, so Gunther retaining. Although I think it's going to be a fantastic match. This is going to be one of the best matches on the card, I would say. So then moving on to Hell in a Cell, it's Edge against Finn Balor. I think a Finn winning this just because they are bringing out the Demon again. And come on, guys. You made him lose already once as the Demon. You cannot make him lose again as the Demon because it just defeats the whole purpose of the Demon. And of course, this whole storyline between Edge and the Judgment Day is kind of drawn out at this point. It's been going on for the past year. So how about we just let Finn win and then Edge can go about his own business doing what he needs to do before he retires, and then Finn can get some huge push on him as well, and it'll just be all fantastic. So moving on to the match, which I think that no one really cares about, is Brock Lesnar against Omos. I mean, does anyone actually care for this match? I certainly don't, and I don't mean to be rude to the superstars involved, but nobody wants this. Like, nobody wants to see this match. This is just not a match that I want to see at all. But I'm going to go for a Brock win. I think Brock's going to win this. Yeah, sure. Let's go for a Brock Lesnar win. And then finally, guys, we have Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez against Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler, against Natalya and Shotzi, and against Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. Yeah, but sadly, guys, I think it's going to be Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler to win this. I think that they will push them into the tag teams, even though I don't really want to see them as tag team champions. But I do see that in the future. If it was me personally, I would love to see Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez be champions. Well, in the future, of course, or just win this match. But I think it's going to be Ronda Rousey. And, of course, Shayna Baszler. So, guys, let's do a quick recap, okay? So, we got Austin Theory, Rhea Ripley, The Usos, Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish, Seth frickin' Rollins, Dominic Mysterio, The Street Profits, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, Asuka, Gunther, Finn Balor, Brock Lesnar, and then, of course, it's Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler, even though I would absolutely love Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez to win, but I just don't see it happening. So yeah, guys, those are my WrestleMania predictions. I cannot wait for this event. This event is going to be fantastic. I think it's going to be out of this world, and I think it's going to be one of the most memorable WrestleManias in history. I think it's going to be an outstanding event. So yeah, guys, that's it for me today. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and of course, till next time, I will catch you later. Goodbye.